Hi everyone. I hope you are enjoying this absolutely exquisite day. At least it is a beautiful day here in Ohio. It's probably the most beautiful day that we've had this summer, if not this year. And maybe I'm just appreciating it a little bit more because not only is it about low 70s, perfect temperature, but I just feel like there have been so many crazy shifts with time, and it's literally I feel like for many of us, like, we're living in a different realm, in a different world right now. So it's really challenging when you have so much going on and you're trying to ground yourself as time is accelerating. I know I feel like I blinked and July was the longest month, yet the shortest month. And I don't know where August went. I can't believe that we're over halfway through. We have about 5 days left in Leo season. So I was called to, I wanted to come out here and obviously get out in nature, because that's where I was going with this, is that I just haven't taken the time or had the time or made the time to just sit and be. And a lot of it is it's been too hot or it's been raining, the wildfire smoke, we've had a lot of that here in Ohio. But I'm under my favorite tree and it's just absolutely exquisite. So I just want to share some of this energy with you guys. And I was thinking I was going to come out here and, obviously I am tapping into the earth energy quite a bit, but Virgo season starts in about 5 days. And so I actually brought my Earth Vibes deck and a Earth-based tarot deck, thinking that I was going to pop on here and do kind of a Virgo season intro, but Spirit and the energy is like, oh no, we still have, about 5 days left with Leo season still, and there's a lot of powerful, potent energy that wants to work with us. And, while we have that Leo fire, the message that I'm getting right now is, let's grab it. Let's grab that fuel, because we're going to need it to plant those seeds in Virgo season, right? So this is a time to tap into what sets your soul on fire, your ultimate dreams, wishes, hopes, passions, what it is that you really want in your life. And Leo season is about courage. So it's the things that, if only I would have done, or I want to do, but I was too scared. I was too afraid. This is the time to step out of our comfort zone, to, obtain that lion's courage. We had the new moon this week in Leo, and so there's a lot of planets in Leo still. And what I'm getting is that, I feel like this energy is going out with a bang. The fact that it was like they're like, no, you're not, the wind's picking up now. They're like, we're not ready to let go. We're not ready to go into to Virgo season yet. So again, that lion's courage, that strength, that fire, what is it that your soul has been calling at you, aching, that fire burning in you, but you're just too scared to take that leap? It might be a beautiful night tonight, depending on where you are, to sit down and write out those fears, that you let them go and burn them. It might be a good night to manifest, but that's just me channeling right now. I do have some cards here that I shuffled, and I'm holding my phone and I have one hand, so we're going to see how this goes. But the decks that really wanted to be here for this particular reading were the Crystal Visions Tarot, and the Shaman's Dream Oracle. So we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. But this card right here is kind of sticking out. So let's see what this is. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. This is, you can't make this stuff up. It was literally, I'm sitting under a tree, my favorite beautiful tree, talking about how we're going to use this energy, use this Leo fire to fuel the seeds that we want to plant in Virgo season. Right? So Seven of Pentacles is a slower energy card. It can be like 7 months. So I'd say the message here is, what do you want your life to look like 7 months from now? And in what ways does your current situation not foster that to happen? Okay. So look at maybe things you need to let go of, but also what steps can you take now to plant those seeds? So if you're wanting to, there's let's say a side career or a passion that you're wanting to pursue, and you just don't have the time, or there's a skill that you need to learn maybe to get more comfortable. Take small baby steps. Are there tasks that you can delegate? Are there things that can wait till tomorrow? Is there a way you can reprioritize or ask others to help you to take the burden off? Is there a class, an online class you can sign up for? Is there a book you can buy? I mean, even if it seems something small, can you set aside 30 minutes a day to practice whatever that is, or to devote time to that creation? Okay, so Seven of Pentacles is a really beautiful energy. So we're just going to set that here because I've got this pyrite dragon that I just purchased. It's absolutely amazing. Totally in alignment with this fire Leo energy. So we're just going to prop that up there. And then we're just going to see what card. I usually like to shuffle, right, and see which will pop out. So it's a little bit different for me to do it this way. But Five of Cups. So this is an energy of grieving, and focusing too much on the past, on the losses, right? On the what ifs. It's like, oh, that opportunity passed already. There's nothing else for me. Or, I'm getting that through the Lion's Gate, you may have had a lot of maybe friendships or opportunities. Things fall away. And sometimes the universe has a way of clearing our path, even though it's painful, even though it's scary and sad. There's, a higher purpose calling. There's your destiny, your next path forward. And if the universe didn't force you to move and let go of some of these things, these magical new beginnings couldn't come in. This could also be, though, for some of you, you're too stuck on the past to move forward. You're too afraid. Maybe, what if this didn't work out in the past? What if I try something and it fails? And just remember, doors open when they're supposed to. And when they don't, there's another door that's meant to open instead. So that's the message I'm getting for that card. I'm getting called to this one. Oh my God, you guys, you can't make this stuff up. The Star. One of my favorite cards in the entire tarot deck. It's like, oh my gosh, and look at this. Look at this. Let's see if I can hold these both up. So, the Five of Cups, if you look at here, these are the cups that are wanting to come in. These are the opportunities. Be it love, be it jobs, be it your soul's, purpose, your passion. Just whatever a higher calling is, whatever a happier, healthier life, whatever it is, the 7 months dream, what could you say, oh my God, if my life 7 months from now, I would be so happy to have this, this, and this. What are those are those cups. Look what happens when you turn around You stop focusing on the doors that close and you open your eyes and you embrace what is there and what is beckoning you. Even if it doesn't make sense now, a door might be opening and you're like, well, that's not what I wanted, but it might be leading you to what it is you wanted. Or you might realize what you thought you wanted isn't what you wanted at all. But look what happens when you take those cups. She's got them in her hands now. She's going with the flow. The star is about destiny and alignment. This is absolutely beautiful. This is about healing too, because, it's important to grieve about the past. It's, you don't want to just brush, aside your feelings. Feel those things. Feel that sadness as to what is gone, what has fallen away out of your life. But understand that there's magic waiting for you when you ascend into that higher vibration, when you recognize the higher perspective as to why things are falling away or not going the way that maybe you planned. When you start going with the flow, that's when magic happens. You hold those cups and you just are in complete alignment, and the magic, the magic really starts happening. I can definitely attest to that myself. I don't know that we need one of these oracle cards, but they wanted to be here for a reason, and that one is like shining. Like, do you see how, it's probably the light reflecting in the way the card back is out, but wow. Empty well, time to replenish. Wow. So what I'm getting is, this is like, stop dwelling on the things that didn't come to fruition, the things you thought you wanted, the plan you had for yourself, because those are those empty cups. Those are those empty cups. That's the empty well right here. That's the empty well. Replenish is like looking up and saying, there's more here for me. That's why this didn't happen. That's why this didn't work out. And it could somewhat be just, it wasn't the right time, right? Because unless the situation is completely toxic, dangerous, unhealthy, abusive, anything like that, I would never say never. It may just not be the right time. Someone's not energetically in alignment with you and your highest and greatest good. It doesn't mean that you can't shift and flow and ebb, and at some point, what's meant for you will find you. It's important to, it's easier said than done, but it's important to let go of an attachment to one cup, one outcome, one scenario, because then you do drain yourself and you become empty when this well, isn't filled with the dreams that you envisioned for it. So this is like time to replenish, time to set new goals for yourself, but have a new perspective. Replenish your outlook, replenish your mindset. I'm going to see if I can what the booklet says, just because I feel like with these types of oracles, a lot of the author's intention obviously may be different, but a lot of times it isn't something that needs to be heard. So let's just see what it says here. I'll just hold it on the card. Actually, yeah, we'll just hold it on the cards here. Nothing here, time to replenish, diminishing yourself for another. The empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you've experienced, and let spirit guide you to your next destination. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something, or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results you want. There is a lack of reciprocity of give and take. The empty well tells you it is time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to react or respond to them, as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. These shadows are projections that you are confusing for reality. You may have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from the well, but you cannot dig yourself out of this hole, and remember, there is no water to be found in that well. Receive the empty well as a gift. Do not exert your energy and waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the rope. Follow the water course way, the aquifers that run deep in the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. You can find these underground streams, these rich natural resources, in the subterranean depths of your own heart. Wow. Can you, I mean, I don't even know what to say, you guys. This is the empty well, right? Whatever this is has exited your life for a reason. So it's time to move forward. And this is you carrying the wells and going with the flow. I think it said something about going with the flow. Finding magic and saying, you know what, this isn't meant for me. What else is? What else is? And let's see what the universe, you know, where it's going to take me. And give gratitude for the lessons you learned in that situation. But know that there's magic waiting. You just have to be willing to open yourself up to receive it. So again, guys, you know, if that's resonating, especially with a situation that has drained you, depleted you, writing and burning may be really helpful for that. And it's also a great time, again, to plant those seeds, set those intentions of what you want your life to look like in the next 7 months. We have some very powerful energy right now. Again, with Leo season exiting, Virgo season coming in to ground those things, to ground our desires, ground our dreams into reality. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Until next time, take care.